Using this mountain as your starting point, you must pick one of the 7 magnetic fields. No matter which island you begin from, all the routes eventually become one, and the last island of them all is Raftel. It's the last island on the Grand Line. Sort of. For the next 700 chapters, Oda let us believe this little white lie. For, as we found out while in Zao, once you reach the end of the compass's leadings, you do not arrive in Raftel, but on an island called Lodestar, which is the name of a star used to guide a ship at sea, like the real-world North Star. For those of you who don't know, we were informed by the Minks that this island does not contain the One Piece, but the instructions on how to find it. Now, this revelation came as a very welcome surprise to me, as I had been wondering for the past 15 years how exactly the end of the Grand Line was so difficult to navigate that no one but Roger had ever succeeded. But now we know that, while not many make it that far, it isn't the sea itself that stops most. Instead, it is a riddle written in an unreadable script. Dogstorm's words were specifically that once you reach that island, you come to a realization about the ancient texts, the existence of Raftel, and the ancient civilization. However, something strange happened in chapter 966. We learned that not only had no one been to Raftel, which was the actual name of Raftel, in hundreds of years, no one had been to Lodestar either. After the whole debacle with Big Mom and her close grip on her red poneglyph, I was sure she must have reached the final island sometime in the past. However, that wasn't the case. No one but Roger's crew had sailed to that island since the poneglyphs were set up there. Of course, he landed on that island 30-some years ago, so others may have arrived there since. But Roger was the first. So my original question remains, why? They had used a log post to get there, so why had no one else tried to do so? This means that Rox never tried it, Big Mom never tried it, no one from the world government ever tried it. Why? This, along with what is on that mysterious island, is one of One Piece's biggest mysteries. After all, you apparently learn a ton about the lost civilization from this location alone. And if Crocus is to be believed, and I personally don't believe him very much at this point, this isn't written on a poneglyph, but on something anyone could theoretically understand. It is interesting to note that there is no evidence that anyone has gotten there since either. Big Mom does in fact know that you need the 4 red stones to get to Raftel, or I guess I should be calling it Laftail, as evidenced by her words in chapter 853, but we don't know if she just figured that out or if she actually learned what there is to know from going to Lodestar. It is also interesting to note that both she and Rayleigh partially attribute the Roger Pirates finding their way to the Voice of All Things. And if you hit that subscribe button, the Voice of All Things can help you too navigate the world of One Piece. In all seriousness though, perhaps before the Great Age of Piracy started by Roger, the task was so daunting that the reward of being the first to navigate the globe and finding something neat wasn't really tantalizing enough to risk one's own life for. And of course, in the years following Roger's death and discovery of this island, the current 7 warlords and 4 emperors set up shop, preventing anyone from passing the formidable wall that they had put in place. After all, when you enter the New World, you either submit to one of the emperors or you die. So, in the decades since, it is entirely possible that the only people who have seen Lodestar, even now, were those who sailed with Roger. Of course, Big Mom, Kaido, and Whitebeard have had plenty of time to make the trip, but they've all been fairly preoccupied with their own endeavors. While we do know, for instance, that Kaido left Wano from time to time, he set up shop there in Wano before Roger even died, and seemed to spend most of his time there. And Whitebeard too really didn't seem to care much about the One Piece, or investigating it at all. So in summation, despite what I thought going into researching this video, no, I don't think anyone has been to Lodestar since Roger. Weird. Anyway, this video topic was suggested to us on our Discord. If you would like to see us consider a certain topic in the future, you can leave us a suggestion in our Discord too. We'd love to hear from you. That link is in the description. This video in particular was recommended by Black Swirling Vortex of Doom, who won our contest like, I don't know, a month ago. So thanks for being patient with us, Black Swirling Vortex of Doom, while we made this video.
Yo!
Geigo, Geigo! Hey there!
Don't leave without subbing.
Hey there!
Don't leave without liking.
Hey there!
Don't forget to comment. Hit the bell, hit the bell, hit the bell.